Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Practical Spiritual Advice by Infinite You, which is me, which is you, which is we. We are in for a ride. How are y'all doing, folks? My name is Harold Aho now. I am your practical spiritual advisor and community activist here in the city of San Antonio and also on this digital platform to find you and whisper sweet somethings into your ears, into your pineal gland as we metamorphosize this holographic matrix. All right, so this is episode number 22. And, wow, we are in December. We're only a few more days until Christmas. And today's the 21st. Oh, yeah, wow, okay. Sorry. Please forgive me there. There's a lot of energy floating about, especially today. I can feel it. I'm riding these waves, and I'm hearing whispers of change or some precursors to something that might, we might all be experiencing here coming up real soon in 2024. The last time 4 years ago, there was a lot of stuff going on, right? So, I think we have an opportunity to be prepared. It's, positioning yourself and your family and your loved ones into zones or with, tightening up your network, your people that you can have access to their land that is outside of the major cities or whatever, just to give you a little bit of a sense of security. You'd rather be looking in at a shit show than, have to wade yourself out of a shit show, if you catch my drift, because it's going to get deep. And so some of the stuff that I'm seeing is states are now going to be taking people off of presidential ballots, and I don't know what that means. I'm just I'm floating around on some of this social media, and things are popping up, and I know when information comes right in front of me, and I'm in this mode of it's almost like I'm searching for something. I can feel it within me, and for those that have kept on, about human design, and what the kind of stuff that I'm into and what we talk about on this podcast. And, as a manifesting generator with my inspiration and this gut response and how fast how fast I can respond, what these options and how quickly this information can kind of travel from being in front of my eyes and inspiring me to speak about it. I feel a pressure, I feel a squeeze to my throat, and I'm like, give me the mic. Someone please give me the mic. I need the mic now, and I've got to talk about this and basically program the coherence within what I see is about to be very incoherent for quite a few people here within this holographic matrix. Because this is a collective experience that in order for us to bring ourselves together, we have to clear away the junk feed, which would be presidents and a government and, this whole thing. So it's got to clear itself away. And, what's my audience at this time when whoever's listening to this? How many people follow Infinite You as you're listening to this? This is going to last, this archive here is going to last, and I know someone's going to be listening to all of the episodes, after a lot of stuff has transpired, and this stuff's going to make, it's going to be very prophetic. I'm not trying to brag. You just look at signs, when someone knows how to read the stock market and is able to they're not predicting anything. They're looking at key metrics that are speaking volumes. And when you know what I know, then this is going to get a little dicey. We're going to have a lot of fun right through the whole thing. Like me and my tribe, we're building and creating things. So again, if you're listening to this later, I should not even talk about this. I do this podcast almost like we're on the other end of this and everyone knows what Infinite You is here to do and what we did. Not just Infinite You, but you. Well, Infinite You, right? Y'all know the message of Infinite You. It's not about Harold Aho now. It's not about me. It's not about this. I like to take the credit for jump starting something, but you put the jumper cables back in the trunk once you're done, and I'm okay with that. And I want to be put into, not the trunk, but into a place of not birthing. I don't want to be birthing anymore. I shouldn't have said this a long time. Maybe we make jokes as men, but don't talk shit about women and the birthing process. Don't make so many jokes about it. Maybe, I don't know, but this has been a beautiful and painful ride. It's been a birthing. It's been a lovely process, and because it wasn't so easy, we're sitting in an attitude of gratitude, because not many have the ability to do what has been done, and not that people are doing other things, but to pull off this mission and what we have manifested, what we have holographed, what we have sequenced out, what we have squeezed out of this experience. And what a world. Now we are living in a world with we govern ourselves. We have our finances are now looking pretty fantastic, right? Everybody's got that quantum financial money now. And, all the readers and healers and artists and performers and way showers and teachers and guides and, all the like, are now, the ones that do a lot of maneuvering within our society. They're the game changers for real. They're not just trying to gain leverage or momentum. They're in full swing, right? That's what we're in now, right? Look around us. Right now, we are in a world where all the options are completely open and available, and all the transparency is we've gone through the lifting of the veil, and now we know. So in a state of knowing and also evolution through the knowing, because as you start to learn, again, we're talking in the future. We've already done this, okay? Doing a little programming. We're sitting in an attitude of gratitude and co-creating this space. So Because, you gotta, for those that are listening to this and we've done it, you're like, yeah, we're talking about it right now, Harold. Yeah, you did it. And for those that are listening, have listened to this within a time, are like, we're, let's roll with it, all right? Welcome to the Infinite You Journey. So now that everyone here has downloaded the Infinite You Journey app and has witnessed, the land grab is in full swing. Everybody that has been talking about going off grid and making a new world is in the process of finalizing the paperwork and the handshakes and the signing on the deed for the land, and everything's transferring over right now. So we're in the midst of this great light worker land grab, and Infinite You, we positioned ourselves to assist with the filtering mechanism to get humans back to being and finding their center. So now that we have the center right here next to Enchanted Rock, and it's up, it's functional, we have the event space, and our next event will be the Mayan Day at a Time celebration on 7/25/2024. We're welcoming everyone to come to this event. Part of it will be held in the city of San Antonio, and the other part will be in our festival grounds next to Enchanted Rock, as we listen to amazing, beautiful music and watch amazing performers do their thing while they're smiling and looking so damn fierce. And, you've got everybody's hanging from the ceiling and from the rafters, and we've got LED and laser lights and fog machines and fire and water. And we have our Father and we have our Mother, because we are connected now with Father Sky and Mother Earth. And we know what it's going to take to bring back the natural flow of the San Antonio River, of Yanaguana, and return the sacredness back to these lands that has only been crusted over. It has not been deleted. It is being remembered and rebirthed as a new creation story. It takes us back to our ancestors in this beautiful land in which we inhabit. And as we know, San Antonio is now the seventh tone, and we have effectively shifted our heart space to our crown space, and we're walking around in the awareness and understanding and the overstanding that we are uniting into a larger being that contains a 13 chakra or center operation system that allows you more access to data and fills your cup with the information and the light, the codes, the synchronicities, the magic is all that is filled within this space now. And now that our monies are freed and we're looking into putting forth the projects that we've been dreaming of as a collective, locally, and then as we expand out and connect with the others that have been inspired, because this information age, this digital age, this solar punk, for those that don't know about solar punk, it is the idea of bringing a diverse ecology of nature and technology and everything that is available with us here and now, and bringing about true autonomy within each cell, as each cell gains strength within that, is able to support each other and create a strong chain, I mean, you're only going to be as strong as your weakest link. And so if our weakest link is autonomous and sovereign and can grow its own food and do all the things, I think we're going to be pretty damn good. I think we're going to be fantastic. I think we're going to be evolutionary. I think we're actually going to save the universe. I think this gives us an opportunity to create new offspring, new children, that their baseline frequency is freedom and autonomy and sovereignty and energetic balance and electromagnetic frequency emitting. You manifest your synthesized and created reality from your heart space forever and always. And so what kind of world and projects are we developing? These are going to be some pretty special things that we would want to put forth. So one of these things that now everybody knows is this Infinite You Journey app and this creation that came out only a few days before Christmas in 2023, right? We're in the future, remember? So if this is a product release, kind of. Okay. All right, we're being sneaky over here. I'm letting you know about this app, but we're going to talk about it like it's in the future because we're programmers, right? So let me take a sip of my coffee as you take a deep breath at home, in the car, wherever you're listening to this. And because I keep talking, you're like, okay, when am I going to take this deep breath? I already did like 3 while you're still talking. Why don't you do 3 while I take a sip? Okay. Infinite You Journey. You have it downloaded on your phone. Open it up. Wow, look at that. It is a quantum field app that you can actually use augmented reality. You can tap into accessing VR glasses and join the Infinite You Journey and what this looks like. And honestly, you can tell us what it looks like because it is programmed to operate with the user. So you create the opening dialogue. You create the way in which your own app interacts with you. It's more an extension of your own story and your consciousness and your connection to others. So this is the solar punk of nature, which you are, and technology, which is what would be in your hand, to show you how we're all connected until you can toss that thing in your hand, take a look up, and see that you've just manifested this connective grid of storytelling. And so as you open your app, the Infinite You Journey is powered by Plan Systems out of Austin. And you can check out their website and see the other features and products that they offer. They put us together a beautiful user interface that is almost like you are in a game where your avatar gets to jump into geographical locations and discover information and data. And this app is the Infinite You Journey. So it starts off with the story of the solar eclipse, capital A across America, and diving you into each of the locations. That the way that you access this app is you're going to, in the beginning, right? When you remember when you bought the solar eclipse glasses for the 4/8/24 Totality eclipse, yeah, that event. So when you bought your glasses and the holographic sticker at the brow of your glasses, after you click the QR code to download your app on the back of the glasses, you have now opened up your app by hovering your camera over the holographic sticker. And remember what it looked like when the holographic sticker popped out in augmented reality and showed you the details that were in nano text and micro images along this holographic sticker that showed a map of the United States with the solar eclipse routes and the details of all the synchronicities like Burning Man, Hopi Prophecy, Mayan Ruins, Utopia, Texas, Miracle Springs Ranch, Corpus Christi, the Body of Christ, Enchanted Rock, Astro Valley Art Park, Salem times 7, all the galactic calendar. Everything is wrapped up in this beautiful little sticker that has a ton of information, and you can look at it once it's augmented reality. You tap your screen on which information you want to go to that was along the solar eclipse route. And now that you tap that screen, you're going to dive into the first set. And that will be where the galactic calendar... Actually, you know what? Maybe we start from the center. Oh, that would be great. We'll start from the center at Utopia and Miracle Springs Ranch. And the information of where this galactic calendar came through with Amberly and AJ in the center at Utopia, Texas on 5/25, or I think it was 5/23 to 5/25. We stayed out there for the weekend. And we learned about the galactic calendar. So we'll take you to the center, where I also heard of human design, the human design chart. And we'll take you to the center, and that's there, where I discover that. And there's a storytelling experience. There will be probably a recreation of the video, because I remember it vividly, what happened. I'll bring my friends in that were there, the ones that talked about it and said your human design and projector and manifester and all these words that I was so intrigued and inspired. Things that inspired me, I'm going to show you what inspired me. And I'm going to show you how I decode my world in this app that's going to be a geolocation. And then you're going to find out what your holographic template was running with your transits and gates and your human design. Maybe even gene keys if we get into that. I'm not too into gene keys right now, but we can add that information later maybe. But it's basically your human design, with your transits, your astrocartography, which was also brought to my awareness through AJ at Miracle Springs Ranch, because that's what he loves to do, is astrocartography readings. So I'm taking you back to Miracle, the center of this cosmic alignment, and how it has affected my life. And these are revelations that come in pieces. And so this piece, is in honor of what this cosmic alignment gets to carry through, not just with the glasses that you purchased, because Infinite You, as you know, is not about just selling solar eclipse glasses. We use the solar eclipse and the cosmic alignments and how we can get those glasses in as many people's hands so that they can start the Infinite You journey, and dive into how this was decoded by myself as I lead an example of taking you through the storytelling process and all the hidden secrets. And you're going to see videos, and we'll make it virtual so you can put your glasses on, and I'll take you there with 360 degree cameras. And this app is going to be amazing. So version 1 is our intro. It may even be our beta that you're watching right now, that you're diving into. And so as you go and check out the Infinite You journey and connect with all the other people that are part of my journey, so you're going to see some artists, some DJs, some performers, some, mayor, some different people up in there, right? You're going to see part of who I've connected with, how they were influential, and then we're going to give them, from my perspective, more opportunity to add some of their perspective. And when we get to the next phase of this app, which will be released soon, we're in the future, so it shouldn't be that much longer. We'll release the next phase, which is going to allow everyone else to... And if we're doing it for free, we'll do it for free. But if there's a price, it may be super duper cheap. But you're going to be able to add your story to this app and your friend's stories, and make that connection on how we're all one being. And you will see, as I have seen, and as you've seen through this app, as you've explored it, this is a quantum journey integrating time, space, energy, frequencies, and You are at the crux of it all, and you've been projecting this whole place, and we're all connected. We're all one. And so I want to. The whole idea with this episode on this podcast. Now we're back in the present moment, and it's right before Christmas. It's 12/21/2023. So on this portal date, we get to bounce in and out of a quantum field. I can take you to the future. I can take you to the past. You can take yourself to the future and the past. And you know what? You don't even have to wait for a 12/21 portal date, or an 11/11 portal date, or an 11/22, or 8/8/8. Time is fluid. Time is a slipstream. Time can take you in and out of experiences that have a particular note that will ring different when you go into geolocations within a different timescape. There's a symphony within spaces as time goes on that create harmonics, rhythms, cadences. And when you mix the whole template together, you get a holographic matrix that, starts from the center. And I guess that's just where we start and where we end, and it's the perpetual motion machine. It's as equal and it's positive as it is it's negative. And if you give it a smooth running surface and the ability to catch its own wind, you might be able to keep this thing running for as long as you can maintain your resonant tone. And your resonant tone is the awareness of your quantum self, of your consciousness in its individuality and its separateness from the body, and its limitlessness and its infinite you. And you can ride this wave in the breath. This is the opportunity, this is the gift, this is the present moment. When I dive into the future or the past or whatever we're discussing, it's connected to now, and it's just imagination, it's just dreams, it's just opportunities, it's a projection from the center. And I feel, I inherently know that as each of us dives into ourselves and looks at our stories, our experiences, and you dial in the information within this app, your holographic matrix as it pertained to that specific time matrix, that is your human design, looking at how energy was affecting you. Just an FYI, going back to the co-creation, Amber and I, we co-created Violet Ray Sunshine, our youngest daughter, and we know the date. So, looking into the app that we've adapted from what we were inspired from, the Neutrino Design app, what we have here is an opportunity for you to go into memories of, whatever was significant for you, and you have your information in the app. Look at your human design, the transits, and what was going on. And then also look at the galactic calendar and what energy signatures were going on. You'll notice that when you start diving in, that a lot of your significant things that happened on galactic activation portal dates. The galactic calendar is how you find yourself within the token, and how you find yourself within the time matrix, and how you are the Hunabku. You are the essence that binds time together. that holds the structure of the universe in equilibrium when you hold yourself into equilibrium through the state of awareness. And as we maneuver ourselves from the state of awareness into the action steps of movement within this holographic matrix, as we decided to represent a 3D vessel with this merging and weaving of mind, body, spirit, past, present, future, divine masculine, feminine, and the creation of that union, the Holy Trinity, you will give yourself the coordinates within this time and space matrix when you know not just yourself, but your reflections. And with this app, as more and more people put their story into the mix, you will see how we are all connected. It will be so apparent that you will laugh, you will cry, you will know that your loved ones that have transitioned, that they were part of this matrix, that they were part, and that means that they never left, because that part is still going, right? The time and what we're doing and creating is still going. So if they're inherently part of its structure, then they have not gone anywhere. And now you just learn how to, maneuver on the board. Slide to the left, slide to the right, meet your people. Here's where they are. Communicate with them, commune with them. We can meet in a mutual place. You can meet them, they can meet you. The awareness, because they have been communing with you and you just have not seen the signs, or you're noticing them and they're playing small instead of playing as large as they are. And so when you play these tones and turn up the volume, there's more hidden messages and more coherence and awareness and validation that connect you to your loved ones, that connect you to, when some people, the absolute, to the all that is. Start talking like the TikTok, my friends on TikTok. Like, what is the absolute? The absolute is the absolute, and the all is the all. And it's very paradoxical conversations, because you find yourself in a circular thing that just has no answer. What we're doing here with this app and Infinite You and everything that we're creating is some ways to find your own answers. And I can only offer ourselves, mine, Amber's, our children, our personal experience, and our friends, and putting them into this platform so people can see the patterns and decipher their own codes by adding their story to the mix. And that will be this Infinite You Journey app that is now on the drawing board for our business plan. So as we get closer and closer to the Totality eclipse on 4/8/24, Infinite You is now maneuvering from trying to host an event ourselves. If we do something, I don't know, whatever. Like I don't have it in the budget right now to focus on, or the time frame to try to grab artists and everything and compete with another festival that I manifested. So the Texas Eclipse Festival, if you're hearing this before 4/8/24, get your freaking tickets and make sure you attend my workshop. I haven't gotten approval yet. I say that with knowing that I am getting approval, because I'm going to send them another message and let them know how I have a bunch of people that I've been talking about this eclipse before they were thinking about the eclipse, and how I was guided by ETs, and like this is a whole celestial thing. So they're going to want me to speak about how, and it's a collective manifestation, but I'll tell you what, as soon as I knew that there were solar eclipses coming to Texas, I was like, party. I was like, they're coming. I want them to come. If I can help them to get here, that's what I want to do. I want to hear my favorite artists. I want to dance my fucking ass off. And, I wanted to throw the event, but that's not how it happens. It's once I hear the stories of how they put this event together and all the behind the scenes and how it wasn't easy and all the work that they had to do and how many people had to come together to make it happen, I'm going to be eternally grateful and be like, yo, Reflections, thank you so much. You brought the artist, you did this, you did that. You gave me a story where I can now say, like, look, I manifested this large event that's about an hour away from our Enchanted Rock land, our destination. This will help us to procure that property. But as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, as time and projects and strategies become more clear and more defined, you realize what you actually have room to do, what makes the most sense. And right now, putting together a large event on this Comanche Rock Ranch / the center property that we haven't even, I don't have the money. So this is where, if you're hearing this before this totality eclipse, you should be purchasing your glasses through Infinite. You should be, tossing these podcasts to people that can help with this journey, because you're going to be able to add your story to the mix and show how you are connected with time, and you're part of the stitching that holds it together, that you're big, that you're amazing, and your life matters, and you have a gift and you have a purpose. And I'm going to help you with projecting as much as you want to put out that you want to put out to the universe. And that's what Infinite You is here for. It's not about me. It's about getting this project into a position to help many others. And I don't know, are you others? Are you not? You're something other than me. So that means you. So yes, you, your dreams, your mission, your passion, even if you don't know what it is yet, once you figure it out, you're going to want to accomplish it, right? You didn't want to figure it out and be like, oh, fuck, man. Well, I figured that out too late. Can't do it now. That would suck, because that's not the case. You came here with a gift. I'm here ready to receive it. I want to help receive it and amplify it. And I have people around me that'll help with that. And so, solar eclipse glasses. If we have the Kickstarter going live right now, get your ass on the Kickstarter. Go spread the word on this. This is huge. This is the thing that transitions our entire planet to heaven on earth and a new plane of existence. And if you don't believe that, and I don't know why the hell you're at the end of this freaking episode of the podcast. You should have left a long time ago. So if you are here, then do the thing. Don't sit on this. Don't say, I'm going to do it later. Do it now. Once this ends, get off, go to the website, sign up for all the newsletter, the this, the that, check on the app. No matter what we are in the process, this is all stuff that's coming to fruition one way or another, in its perfect timing. But this is the biggest thing that we have going, and the maneuvering of what we had to do, from wanting to do a large citywide spiritual fiesta for the Ring of Fire eclipse. That was part of my business plan, months before everything, a year before everything. And that happened in the quantum. And I'm going to take y'all there later, but it didn't happen here in the physical from this perspective that I'm in right now. But I'm going to co-create it and take y'all back there, and we're going to have another round at this. And that's what I'm going to show also. I'm going to take y'all on a fucking whole virtual, landscape of, we're doing the citywide spiritual fiesta with all the musical acts, and I got a whole thing. I'm not going to divulge all the secrets, but holy shit, I'm going to blow your freaking mind with version 2, 3, 4, 5, and wherever on this app, until it goes to us dropping the phones and finding each other and expressing these quantum codes in physical and just the whole thing. So where we're going? You know what Infinite U is about? I'm going to hop off here because I'm about to go on my TikTok live, and I'm going to go ahead and promote that here real quick, because on Wednesdays, whatever time you're listening to this, if I change the date, hey, just roll with it, go find out. But what I'm doing is, and I'll be doing this on more platforms here in the future, but we want to open up the opportunity for anyone, while we have social media and this digital platform, to communicate about their dreams and their projects and their business plans, and where they're stuck at and where they need assistance. We're letting people in on our, the lives or the comments or whatever. And then we have a panel that will help answer any questions and give you some action steps and some tangible things and practical things that you can activate within your own personal dream. And we're going to help facilitate that. And in Infinite You, we're going in the direction of being a $1 billion, organization that does a lot of good throughout the entire planet to get us to this new heaven on earth. Look around. There's not a lot of, there's a fuckload of people in this place, and a lot of them are lost. And so it's going to be an endeavor, and it's going to look super cool. It's going to be a whole worldwide project. Don't expect this whole thing to just like, whoop, and then we're on a fucking, it's heaven on earth. Yeah, please imagine that. See if that sounds like, if you can do that, let's get a bunch of us that can all do that, and we'll do that. But if you don't have the mental imaginary capacity and honoring of yourself to know that that's the possibility, you have a little bit of these limitations, then I can put it together in a very practical, strategic, I make it make sense. And that way you're like, oh, okay, well, fuck, why didn't you just say so? We do that, and then fucking, yeah, the world begins to change, and then it goes, but you have to get the collective all on board with dreaming the same dream, and just knowing that dream is possible is the first step. So that's where Infinite You comes in, show you that through my own personal journey, this dream is possible, because we're manifesting, building a worldwide app and land and assisting and all kinds of cool things. And I have a lot of other little secret, they're not secret, just I don't have time to talk about it right now, so we'll call it secret because you don't know. And you're like, God damn it, it's a secret. So it's not a secret, but we got a lot of other things coming out that I will be expressing more and more. Go to the website and through all the social media for right now until we get everything, in a centralized database where you can access, in a very easy way. And that's where this app that we're creating allows that interface, is to allow this information to flow much more smooth. That's why it was created. I needed a way to express myself, and I've been blowing people's tops with so much information that my friends and my reflections have literally put together programs and systems that allow me to express myself in a more complete and integrative way, so that more people can get it. So I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. You're doing fucking fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. That's why I know you're doing fantastic. And so with that, I want y'all to love always, in all ways.